So, we're here getting the second Ocrevus infusion. 3 hours of toxic chemical to do something about the 7 lesions in my brain. And apparently hospital staff can't maintain social distancing policies.
Sir, at this point, you cannot.
Right, you want to step away from me as well? I'm perfectly
There cannot be any video recordings
of myself. Seriously,
of anywhere in the
you
hospital.
too can maintain 6-foot
Again,
social distancing,
please
sir.
turn off
Please step away from me.
Please turn off your camera.
All right, so second round of Ocrevus, 3-hour infusion. Came without a mask. I don't wear a mask. I'm not doing it anymore. I've got one on now. Hospital administrator. Yeah. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Yeah, I've been better.
I heard.
He's not going to pass the blood pressure test because of
Well,
this.
just chill. Just sit for a minute.
And that's the big thing. Like, you already got to see what happened last time you were on yours.
Yeah, we'll just chill here, right here. You got it. Just chill. Deep breaths, okay? Deep breaths.
Yeah, I didn't need to see the cops. Are they here for me?
Yeah, lean back.
They are?
Lean back. Chill.
They're not arresting you.
They're not arresting you. Don't. You're okay.
Excuse me, do what?
Just deep breaths.
It prevent.
He started touching me just when I walked off.
Ma'am,
Refused to walk away.
if I can reach out and place a finger on you, you are way too close to me. I asked you to maintain social distancing and back up to 6 feet. That is all I asked you to do.
Because we cannot, I mean, he can't touch me. I don't care if I'm.
You
I had to
refused
get
to walk
close.
away from his personal space after you were
See-
repetitively asked.
It's amazing. You're perfectly able to speak to me in a calm speaking voice from that distance right there. You don't need to be close enough to touch me. And you were asked to get out of my bubble. 3 times I asked you politely and demonstrated that you were entirely too close to me. Thank you for calling the police. So, we're here getting the second Ocrevus infusion. 3 hours of toxic chemical to do something about the 7 lesions in my brain. And apparently hospital staff can't maintain social distancing policies.
Sir, at this point, you cannot.
Right,
You
you want to step away from me as well? I'm
Sir,
perfectly
There cannot be any video recordings
of myself? Seriously.
of anywhere in the
You
hospital.
too can maintain 6-foot
Again,
social distancing,
please
sir.
turn off
Please step away from me.
Please turn off your camera.
Excuse me.
I'm asking-
Step away from me.
Please turn off your camera, sir. Again, I ask you to please turn off your camera.
I'm well within my right to film myself.
Not in a hospital, sir. We have to worry about other patients' privacy, and we can't control what you're recording and what you're not. Please turn off your camera.
Oh, get away from me.
All right.
Just-
At this point, we're going to have to ask you to leave, sir. Come on. If you're not going to cooperate and follow what we ask, you're going to have to leave. Please leave.
Oh, I'm absolutely going to leave. If they're not going to infuse me, I don't need you to stand there to do it. You
Well,
need to
that's
go
what's gonna
away
happen.
from me. You are entirely too fucking close to me. Get away from me.
Sir, you continue, you're going to get arrested. Stand up. Leave,
I
please.
will leave under my own volition. Please get outside of my fucking bubble. I don't need you to help me leave. I will leave.
Stand up and leave, or we're going to have to.
I'm going to fucking leave. Please show me the way out the door.
I would encourage you to help him leave right now, because I really don't want to have to arrest him.
Fat fuck. You know what? You're a goddamn joke.
Yes, sir. Punk ass. This way.
You suck a big fat dick. You know that, man? And I'm pretty sure you're exceeding the weight limit on that belt. Fat fuck. Come on, Tubby, keep up. Don't you need to escort me out physically? So the lady at the front door took my temperature, asked if I had any flu-like symptoms, offered me a mask, which I politely declined. I went upstairs. They offered me a mask as well. I also politely declined. They asked for my name, Ian Ferguson. She typed it in, gave me my paper, so I thought it was all good. I went and sat down. And one of the girls from the desk comes out carrying a mask and said, "We're going to need you to wear this," and hands it to me. And I said, "I'd prefer not to, thank you. But I'll keep it." And she walks away. And a couple minutes later, here comes this lady with an air of authority about her. Apparently, she went and got her manager. And she gets nearly toe-to-toe with me, real close. She points her finger and tells me that it is hospital policy that everyone wear a mask or you will not receive medical treatment. Right. And I just caved. I didn't feel like playing this game. I mean, nobody asked me if there was a reason I wasn't wearing a mask or anything. They just got real hostile. This lady did anyway. So I put the mask on because I didn't want to play. I need this drug. But she hadn't moved. So I said, "Ma'am, could you please take a step? I'm going to need you to abide by social distancing guidelines and take a couple steps back." And she said, "No, you need to wear your mask." I said, "Lady, you're close enough that I could reach out and touch you." And I did. I slowly reached, and I watched her eyes follow my fingertip. I was hoping she'd back up, but she didn't. So I touched her on her forearm. I said, "That means you're way too close to me, and I'd appreciate it if you'd back up." She said, "No." So I stood up. And I said, "Lady, we are entirely too close to one another, and I'd appreciate it if you would abide by social distancing guidelines and get 6 feet away from me, please." And then I sat down. Of course I said, what was I going to do? Knock her over? Even if it had been a man, I wouldn't have knocked him down. I was at a hospital. So I sat down. What'd the lady do? She said she was going to get security. Couple minutes, the girl that's done all my other infusions, she comes out. Look, we sit around and talk with this girl for hours while this stuff happens. It's cool. I've been here. And then I see the cops out of the corner of my eye. Vest, guns, police. I mean, I'm a convict. I've done time. You can't fool, oh, they're not cops. They say they're hospital police. It's the same. Man, that's a pig who tried to enforce his will upon me instead of de-escalating a situation. And she did as well. Instead of de-escalating a situation with an agitated patient, both of these individuals chose to escalate it. And, yeah, hey, look. You see Fat Boy try to, use position and proximity to intimidate me? Dude, you need to be glad I didn't make you work for your paycheck today, buddy. And even all fucked up, Fat Boy had a hard time keeping up with me down the stairs. All right, look, that guy is the embodiment of everything that's wrong with the police force. I don't have anything against the police per se. I have a thing against bad cops, crappy cops, the D-string flashlight cops that can only work off-duty security someplace. Those dickheads, like that guy. I didn't like him, obviously. But take it for what you will. Look, God bless you. God bless America.